Hello there, Natalia here, the love coach. Today we are going to be talking about the 3 reasons why dates and relationships fail. But before we do that, I would like to give you a little bit of context. The first thing I would like to give you is the mindset I want you to embrace when you listen and watch to this video. I want you to know that whatever is happening to you in your love life, it is not your fault. I am not coming from a place that it is your fault. And also, if you are not getting the results you want in your love life, I want you to know that it is your responsibility to take action and make the shifts and choose to change certain things if you want to get different results. So that is the first mindset. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And if we want to see different results, we need to take responsibility about our actions. And the second thing that I would like to bring up before we jump into this amazing subject is that this advice is good only if you are dealing with men that are healthy, that are emotionally mature, that want to be in a relationship or at least are guided in that direction. I don't want you to think that every single man is out there wanting these things. Some men are not there, and it's okay. I will talk more about this at the end of the video. So stay here if you want to know how to solve this issue about the men that are not available to be in a committed relationship with a woman. Okay, so let's jump right in. The first reason why dates and relationships failed is that as women, we give the impression, we lead a man to believe that we are too needy or that we lack self-confidence. Even if we are super confident, even if we are not needy, there are some things that we do that give men that perception. Okay, so this could be something like talking about your exes. If you are bringing up your exes to the conversation on dates and you are talking about it, a man will get the impression that you are still carrying him as a baggage, and he will probably refuse to get seriously involved with you because he believes he will have to deal with this. Okay, so that is number 1. The second one is talking negatively about other women, like women bashing. This also presents us in a negative light, even if we don't mean to, even if we have great intentions. I am not saying that we have bad intentions. I know how loving and kind you are. But if by any chance you are talking negatively about other women with a man, that is going to give him the impression that you are needy and that you are digging up for attention and validation. The third thing we do sometimes, and we don't realize it's not received well, because men will not tell us. This is something that men will not tell us about, is when we touch him too much in public. When we are always holding his arm or having the hand on the shoulder or holding his hand, when we are constantly touching him. As I said before, a man may never say anything about it, may not complain about it, but inside his inner dialogue is telling him that you are a little bit too needy and clingy. Now, if you are very touchy and feeling, I know I am, it's best to preserve those touching moments for special occasions, special things. So it's like a treat, and he will never see it coming. So it's like a surprise. You know, ice cream is a good thing, but if we are constantly eating ice cream, it's going to make us feel sick about ice cream. So a little bit of touch at the right moment works perfectly, and of course in the bedroom. And so the number 2 reason why dates fail and relationships fail is we appeal too much to his sexual side instead of his emotional side. Women have been led to believe that men only care about sex. And hey, don't get me wrong, they do care about sex just as much as we do. But they really don't bond emotionally over sex. For men, sex and connection and emotional intimacy and the intense desire of wanting to take a relationship from casual to committed don't have anything to do. They can separate both things. So for women, on the other hand, it's totally the opposite. We bond over sex, and this has a biological base and an anthropological reason, cultural reason, so that we are not going to get into in detail in this video. But women, we do get attached over sex and men don't. So instead of, you know, trying to get him into that sexual connection, because that's how we bond, try to get him into the emotional connection. That is the way to his heart, is through connecting with him emotionally also. And this is a set of skills that we can learn, and I will tell you more about this at the end of this video. The third reason why our dates and relationships fail is that we as women fail at sizing up the relationship potential in a man. What do I mean by this? Women sometimes believe that because we feel this strong attraction, we even may feel a strong connection to a man, we believe that that is enough. And that strong attraction that we feel with the man, it kind of clogs our logic, our intuition, our heart that is speaking out loud, telling us that he's throwing all the red flags in the world. So you have to learn how to size up if a man has relationship potential. And that is something that also it's a learned skill. And if you noticed while I was talking that you have done any of these things, if you can relate to these things or one of them or all of them, let me tell you something. That is a good thing, because all these skills can be learned, and I teach all these skills to my clients, and they successfully take relationships from casual to committed. It happens every single week. So if you want to learn more about how you can learn those skills, please book a free love chat with me. send me a message and get on a free love chat with me, where we are going to discuss where you are at right now in your love life, where you want to be in 6 months or a year, and how to close that gap. I am going to give you 4 free 3 steps that you can take to close that gap, to get you where you want to be faster. You do not have to keep doing the guesswork on your own. Yours truly here has devoted her life to help women like you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and share it with your friends. I know you have a ton of friends that can benefit from this. So share it with them, and let's create a community of empowered goddesses that have and enjoy the relationships that we want and deserve. Much love. Mwah.